the ever-shifting landscape of firearms, certain classics refuse to fade into obscurity. This video focuses on 5 iconic guns that were once shelved, forgotten, or outright discontinued, only to claw their way back into the limelight. As a shooter with 2 decades of experience, I've seen trends rise and fall, and it's nothing short of exhilarating to witness these legends rise again. From the sleek curves of the Colt Python to the battle-worn reliability of the M1 Carbine, these firearms are more than just tools. They're testaments to enduring design and functionality. In this review, I'll delve into each one, blending historical context, personal perspective, and the pulse of the shooting community to explore why these guns are once again flying off the shelves. Colt Python, the snake that won't stay buried. The Colt Python story is one of prestige, decline, and triumphant return. Introduced in 1955, this revolver was a marvel of craftsmanship, hand-fitted, polished to perfection, and boasting a trigger pull so smooth it felt like a dream. Its ventilated rib and royal blue finish made it as visually striking as it was accurate, earning it a devoted following among law enforcement and collectors alike. But by the late 1990s, lawsuits and shrinking demand forced Colt to pull the plug, leaving used Pythons to command eye-watering prices on the secondary market. Then, in 2020, the Python slithered back, this time in stainless steel, with a reinforced frame and updated lockwork designed to handle modern Magnum loads more reliably. The buzz was immediate. I remember the excitement rippling through online forums and local gun shops, with pre-orders piling up as shooters clamored to see if the new version could live up to the legend. Having handled both the original and the revival, I can say the new Python is a worthy successor. It's stronger, smoother, and more durable, though I do miss the deep, lustrous royal blue of the classics. At over $1,500, it's a steep investment, but for those who value craftsmanship and nostalgia, it's worth every penny. The community agrees. Shooters online rave about its updated internals, though some purists lament the absence of the old finish. Still, with its media boost from The Walking Dead and its undeniable presence, the Python is once again a top-selling revolver, proving that true icons never die. Winchester Model 70, the rifleman's resilient choice. The Winchester Model 70's journey is a saga of reverence, betrayal, and redemption. Launched in 1936, this bolt-action rifle was hailed for its controlled round feed, forged receiver, and adjustable trigger, delivering consistent accuracy that made it a favorite among hunters and target shooters. But in 1964, Winchester's cost-cutting measures, replacing the revered Mauser-style extractor with a push-feed system and skimping on craftsmanship, left fans horrified. The pre-64 models were instantly elevated to Holy Grail status, and when Winchester closed its New Haven plant in 2006, it seemed the Model 70 might be lost forever. Enter F.N. Herstall, who revived the platform in 2007 with a blend of modern CNC machining and classic features like the 3-position safety. Today's Model 70 is a testament to what happens when tradition meets technology. It's not the lightest rifle on the market, and some grumble about Portuguese assembly, but its accuracy and reliability are undeniable. I've taken mine on countless hunts, and it's never let me down, whether I'm stalking deer in the woods or punching paper at the range. The debate between controlled round feed purists and push feed advocates rages on in online forums. But for me, the modern Model 70 strikes the perfect balance. Starting at $1,200, it's a rifle that honors its legacy while proving it can still compete in today's market. Ithaca 37, the underdog that refuses to quit. The Ithaca 37 is the shotgun equivalent of an old friend who always shows up when you need them. Debuting in 1937, its bottom ejection system was a revelation for left-handed shooters like me, and its all-steel construction made it a workhorse in harsh conditions. From farmers to Navy SEALs in Vietnam, the Ithaca 37 earned a reputation for reliability, even if it never quite stole the spotlight from bigger names. Financial woes plagued Ithaca, leading to multiple production halts, including a significant one in 2005. Yet like a phoenix, it rose again under new ownership in Ohio. Today, the Ithaca 37 remains a hidden gem. Its single loading and ejection port is a charming throwback, and the lack of modular bells and whistles only adds to its appeal for those who value simplicity and durability. I put mine through its paces in the duck blind and the clays course, and it's never skipped a beat. At $895, it's not the cheapest option, but it's built to last a lifetime. Community sentiment is strong among those in the no-shooters who appreciate its understated reliability, often describe it as the best shotgun you've never heard of. It may not have the tactical flair of modern designs, but for those who value a classic, the Ithaca 37 is a timeless choice. Remington 870, the comeback king of shotguns. Few firearms are as ubiquitous as the Remington 870. Since its introduction in 1950, this pump-action shotgun has been a mainstay in duck blinds, police cruisers, and military arsenals. Its twin action bars and the steel receiver made it a symbol of reliability, and its versatility, ranging from .410 to 12-gauge Super Magnum, meant there was an 870 for every purpose. But in the 2000s, Remington's cost-cutting with the Express line tarnished its reputation. Rough finishes, stiff actions, and lawsuits piled up, culminating in bankruptcy and a production halt in 2020. When Remarms relaunched the 870 as the Fieldmaster in 2021, I was cautiously optimistic. The improved finish and refined components have restored much of its former glory. I've always kept an 870 in my collection, and the Fieldmaster feels like a return to form. Smooth, reliable, and ready for anything. Whether you're setting it up for home defense with an 18.5-inch barrel or taking it afield with a 28-inch hunting barrel, the 870 adapts effortlessly. Starting at $530, it's an unbeatable value. The community has welcomed its return with open arms, though some left-handed shooters still grumble about the crossbolt safety. For me, it's a small price to pay for a shotgun that can do it all. M1 Carbine, history in your hands. The M1 Carbine is a living piece of history. Used from World War II to Vietnam, this lightweight rifle offered manageable recoil and a unique .30 carbine round that bridged the gap between pistol and rifle cartridges. It was never meant to replace the M1 Garand, but for paratroopers, radio operators, and officers, it was a godsend. By the mid-1970s, it was phased out in favor of more powerful rifles like the M16, relegated to surplus warehouses and collectors' cabinets. Today, auto ordnance faithful replicas have reignited interest in the M1 Carbine. Priced around $1,200, these rifles capture the essence of the original, from the 15-round magazine to the lightweight frame. Shooting one is like stepping back in time. There's a certain magic in knowing you're handling a design that once patrolled the battlefields of Europe and the Pacific. It's not going to compete with an AR-15 in terms of customization or firepower, and the .30 carbine round can be finicky with certain magazines. But that's not the point. The M1 Carbine is about nostalgia, charm, and connection to the past. It's a conversation starter at the range and a prized possession for collectors. Community forums are filled with enthusiasts, sharing tips on maintenance and sourcing parts, proving that this old warhorse still has a loyal following. Final thoughts. These 5 firearms are more than just metal and wood. They're proof that great design transcends time. Whether it's the Python's elegance, the Model 70's precision, the Ithaca 37's reliability, the 870's versatility, or the M1 Carbine's historical weight, each has earned its place in the pantheon of legendary guns. Their resurgence isn't just a fluke. It's a reminder that, in the world of firearms, classics have a way of coming back stronger than ever. As shooters, we're fortunate to live in a time when these icons are once again within reach, ready to write new chapters in their storied legacies.